Swooshes, swirls, organic ribbons. Whatever you want to call them, they can add a sense of playfulness, dimension, and movement to a logo. They might be entirely abstract or evoke the business of the company. So here are 3 examples of said swooshes, swirls, or organic ribbons. I'm going to choose my brush tool, come to my brush panel, and come down to Wacom 6D brushes. And let's begin with that one, the 27 art pen brush. And now I need to just experiment with this. Let's see how that goes. It'll take a few goes to get just the right sort of stroke. All right, let's say I like that one. I can select it. Maybe I'll come to the brushes panel and perhaps change the angle a little bit. I am going to reduce the roundness. Let's experiment with the shape of the brush a bit. All right, I like that. So I'm going to apply those changes to the strokes. I will outline the stroke so that it's now a fill. Let me just delete this one at the top here. So I've got a bit of room to work with. And now to contain it, just so that we tidy up the ends, I'm going to draw a rectangle around it. I'm going to make sure that rectangle has no fill and no stroke. I'll select it and the shape, and then we'll make that into a clipping mask. Secondly, I'm going to come to my brushes panel and to my artistic calligraphic brushes and use a 30-point flat brush. And then just experiment with some strokes. When I get one that I like, I'm then just going to duplicate it a couple of times, outline the stroke, and then come and apply a gradient to that. Let's change the direction of the gradient. And now with my direct selection tool, I'm going to click in each one and change the direction of the gradient individually. And then to finish that up, I'll just group those together, and there's my symbol. So for my third example, I want to create an organic ribbon like this. And I'm going to do this using the 30-point flat brush, or at least starting with that. I'll experiment by making some strokes. That one looks like it might be okay. Let's see if I can get any better. All right, let's go with that one. Let's just come to my brush options and we'll increase the size of that just a bit. I'm going to take down the roundness down to 0. Apply that to the strokes. Now I'm going to outline that stroke. It's going to make it into a filled shape. Using my shape builder, I want to join these 2 pieces at the front and have the piece at the back be separate. Now I can't do that at the moment because this shape is just not working for me. So I need to come and make some adjustments. You may or may not need to do this. All depends on your initial brush stroke. I'm going to do that. And then I'm going to get that anchor point there and bring that down a fraction. Let's now try that again. I'll swipe over that, shape builder tool, and I can join those segments together. And we can have the reverse side as another segment. So let's just now apply some colors to these. I'm going to select that bit and apply a gradient to that. And then select the front piece and we'll have a solid color applied to that. And then let's just come and select the reverse piece and I'll use my gradient tool and just adjust the angle of that gradient. I need to work on the angle of that gradient a bit more. Yeah, that's better. So there we see 3 different approaches to creating swooshes or organic ribbons.